Punjabi Sempan Mawa. The name of this man is on the left side of the screen. So do wait to like, share, and subscribe to my video. Okay, let's get started. Seriously, are you saying you will do whatever order I give you? Yes. Are you sure you won't regret it? I will not regret it. Then, take it off. Oh my, she's here. Is she that person? I think so. The palace she lived in was the most beautiful and comfortable place. Her jewelry sparkled as if they were filled with light. Every dress she wears becomes trendy in the capital. Prince Lewellyn is here. That was all in the past. She is now nothing but Begin's abandoned royal daughter. For goodness sake, the way they view me now flip a 180. However, even if I am holding a cooling stone, I can't get used to my body's heat that seems like a result of swallowing a fireball. I wonder how much longer I'll be able to hold on. Lewellyn, is just something wrong? If you don't feel well, why don't you head back and get some rest? King Bastian, I'm alright, Your Majesty. I'm okay. Your Highness, the fact that a foreign princess is leaving the banquet hall under the excuse of her physical condition doesn't look good. Empress Dawanga Pamela, greetings, mother. Your Majesty, in all honesty, an adult who is royalty knowingly neglects their health ahead of an important event could be a sign of disdain against the royal family. A royal daughter requires proper education. As a mother, this pains me, but I can't overlook this kind of attitude. Members of the royal family have to endure everything. Taking care of one's health, maybe it's Pamela's fault that I became like this. Moreover, isn't today the day of celebrating Whiskey return? Will my daughter also welcome Duke Whiskey return? Don't tell me, do you still blame them for your mother's death? I didn't think you were this childish. Although you're a fallen princess, you're still a burden to the empire, and so is she. You are nothing but a stepdaughter who will take over the throne if Bache were to die without a heir. However, I will pity you because your mother's story causes me great pain. That won't happen. I need to retreat. The only thing she's seeking is my despair. If I leave now, she will only continue to bully me. I came to terms with the fact that I was abandoned and that I will never be able to go against this woman. Duke Armandite Whiskey arrived. Glory to Duke Whiskey for saving the kingdom. Long live the Duke. Is he the one who wiped out the Black Wizard base? Yes, he is. The wizard summoned a demon of a high rank that nobody could beat. But the young Duke did it, and he brought with him the legendary sword. He is that amazing. What are you talking about? Our commander Tristan is a lot better. Red Knight Tristan Jayad. No way. How can I show this reaction here? This is serious. I don't think I can last any longer. Welcome, Duke Visak. I'm glad to meet you, Your Majesty. I apologize for not attending your coronation ceremony. We are busy with serious matter. It's okay. I will admit that I couldn't sleep when I heard about your achievements. Do you get hurt anywhere? Fortunately, yes. It's all thanks to Your Majesty's grace. Haha, however, the ball is too modest for someone like you. I feel disgusted. Princess Lewellyn, you also look quite healthy. How dare you? Thank you, Duke Versek. This Duke is just like mother. You care a lot about my health. She purposely said the word mother, right? She's not even talking about Empress Dawaga Pamela, but her real mother. As expected, this royal princess didn't change. Of course, she wished to congratulate the hero who saved the whole kingdom, but I don't know what happened to her mother. Hero? Armandite Visek, you. How funny. They took her out of Visek, the family that were my mother's strongest supporters and loyalties. A family of betrayers who instantly turned their back on mother and pushed her to commit a crime. They even volunteered to take part in escorting her to her death, just like how they escorted her before. That day, I saw my mother's head flashing blood everywhere. Even my innocent younger brother was taken away. Everybody mocked me that day for being an abandoned child. Ever since my mother died, my life has been as horrible as that of a bug. How can I acknowledge you as a hero when you are part of the reason I became like this? The more I push your button, the more you become blunt. What's wrong with her? She said that in the presence of Lord Jayad. I don't care how this ends, I have nothing to lose. I'll need to get back to work in 20 days anyway. Lewin, what's wrong? I'm not feeling well, Your Majesty. Please allow me to take my leave. I need to quickly go to an isolated place. Damn it, if only it wasn't for that hunting contest. If I wasn't trapped there, I won't have been the target of this damn cost. I want it. I desperately crave the touch of an Amadeus, the god of all that if it's dark. It's what I desperately want. Huh? My hand. Where am I? You're a funny child. This is an interesting witch. I do enjoy having a lot of fun. Huh? Should I ask someone for help? No, it would be dangerous if someone finds out my condition. At first, this only happens at midnight, but now... Your Highness, a man. No, don't come here. Your Highness, is anything wrong? Wait, yo. I missed you. Yes? Do you miss me? What am I even saying? What am I doing now? What is... I don't know, but right now I just... You don't want to. Well, rather, Your Highness, I want to do it. Poor woman who doesn't know how to love. I will enlighten you about love. You are anxious about the longing it will cause you, being attracted to your opponent. I will give you the mercy of being fascinated by a handsome man who doesn't enjoy the fruits of love. There, Your Highness. Don't regret it. For you shall know the joy of pleasure. The reason why my mother, the late queen, was executed was because she tried to curse and kill Pamela's son, my half-brother Bastian. Having grown up watching my mother suffer Pamela's hate, the person who stole my father's heart, the younger me thought that it was not strange at all. After my mother's death, my world totally changed. You may wonder who would dare look down on the noble princess. But because my mother was executed in the most disgraceful way, and father treated me like treated me with all coldness. Those within the royal family cast me aside. I became completely isolated in the palace. Right after my father passed away, the nobles unanimously picked Bastille to succeed to the throne, instead of me, who was a direct descendant related by blood. Everyone welcomed the new king. There was nothing I could do at that time. I didn't even have any power to defend myself. I tried to enter the monastery thinking that my life would not be threatened if it belongs to God. But Bastien was dead set against it. Lemuria, I might just be your half-brother, but I do not wish for you to be unhappy. Don't you know it as well that I won't be a threat to you? I'm worried because the monastery environment is not as good as you think. By the time you're 25, you can enter the monastery without royal consent. So until then, just stay here calmly and think about your future. I don't detest Bastille. When I was being harassed by Pamela, he filled the flower bed with roses. He's the only person who is considerate of me within this palace. That's why I decided to live in the palace until I turned 25. Since I can enjoy that much. However, even the plan is about to fall apart. Back at the hunting competition that happened 20 days ago, there was not a single proper guard for the forsaken princess. I screamed out for help, but by the time I opened my eyes, I was already atop of a warlock sacrifice altar. The devil and monster placed a curse on me, causing me to be eaten away by lust. Ever since that time, I have wanted men regardless of my will. The day was greater that I am a promiscuous woman. The only path for me to get out of this hellish country will be blocked. My head is cleared. The burning sensation is also gone. Princess? In the end, that's what happened. I don't value my chastity. But if the monastery find out, they will never accept me. What is more perplexing is, I don't remember who I did it with. Don't regret it. It wasn't bad. The sea had also calmed down, so I actually feel refreshed. But if by any chance, if that man spread rumors, keep this a secret. If that's what you want, then I shall bury this forever. This isn't the time to not do anything and simply trust the word of a guy who I don't even remember. How may I help you, princess? When did I come back? Oh, I remember that it was at door. How did I come back? Was I walking? How was my condition? Commander Jaheb personally held you and brought you back, saying that you had fainted due to pain. What? Tristan Jihad. As well as being the first knight of Breakchair, he is the commander of the Red Temple Knight who was directly under the king. He is well known for being a noble knight. He mentioned that he found you collapsed in the garden. The commander told me not to call a doctor but to keep quiet. Is something wrong? Tristan brought me back and he said not to call a doctor. Then the man I did it with is Tristan. He's not the kind of person who will do this with any woman though, but under the circumstances, Tristan is the only possible one. I have to confirm this. The princess is quite rude. To think she would order you around during working hours. Polo, she can just come here to see you in person, right? You are being rude to the princess. The commander also has a good heart. That princess disgraced you by rejecting you as an escort because you are a jackhard. So, does that mean you have neglected to be the princess escort since then? 5,000 additional sword swing. What is the point of being like that towards an abandoned princess? He ought to support the right people so that the Red Template Knight and he himself can become successful. That's why the commander should be more knowledgeable about the way the world works. But well, his chivalry and faithfulness is the reason the commander is respectful and also the reason we follow him. I don't see any knight in charge of guarding the royal family. No matter if it's a detached annex, it's quite desolate compared to the other fancy royal building. How on earth? Come in. You came. I greet the princess. Come take a seat, Sir Gerard. Yesterday I heard you brought me back while I was unconscious. Yes. First, I have to thank you. I only did what I should have done. Is your body alright? Does it still hurt? My body is alright. I kept silence about the part that you ordered me to keep secret. Right now, to use the word secret means he really was that person, right? What is the matter? If something has happened to you, of course there is. How can there be not? Is he trying to get more out of me even though he knows everything or what? Ah, princess, don't worry, I am a knight. I am the sword of the royal family, pleading my allegiance with my blood. A sword does not have a mouth. Instead of a mouth, you have that, huh? It makes me wonder. You probably don't like me, so I wonder why you agreed to do that with me. By any chance, are you doing this vulgar thing just to use my weakness as a payback for an insult last time? What the princess had given me was not an insult but a blessing. Blessing? It's a blessing to entangle our bodies. You should have declined. You are not qualified as a knight to just accept what is given to you. I know I'm in a bad position right now, but I can't believe I am being humiliated by a knight like this. Tristan Gerard, I think it was a good decision to refuse your escort. Whatever happened that night, you better keep it a secret since it is also related to the honor of the knights. You say you're a royal sword. If a sword acts like a human, I shall throw it into a hot furnace. Princess, I don't quite understand. What does the princess mean by entangling my and the princess bodies? What? It wasn't Tristan. Then it was who?